assassin gets in over his head, dies, and makes a deal with the devil and is reincarnated as a creature named Spawn in the new movie based on the comic book about a battle-scarred warrior. And where did I learn that? Well, from Newsweek, frankly. It gave me a little bit of a plot summary. Spawn took about 2 minutes to lose me right away in its prologue, and all I know is that a former government hitman, played by Michael Jai White, gets fatally burned while working on a case for his boss, a megalomaniacal gunrunner. 5 years later, he's brought back to life with a face that looks like an alligator handbag, and he's plunged into a hellish world where he meets a devilish clown played by the mercurial John Leguizamo.
Name of the people and things of hell I dubbed thee.
His other big enemy is his former boss, played by Martin Sheen, who is threatening the world with biological warfare.
Who are you? You sent me to hell, Jason. I'm here to return the favor.
Trying to help Spawn control his newfound superpowers is a mentor played by Nicole Williamson, a force for good in this earthly and hellish tug-of-war over Spawn.
You must visualize your objective, the Armadas Crest.
All right, Yoda, just wait a second. You ready?
Right, go!
As I mentioned, I can't tell a lie. I got a lot of the plot explanation from reading this Newsweek article on Spawn. The movie was all over the map. I couldn't have claimed to figure it out, and I wouldn't try. What's worse, I didn't care to figure it out. All that it really is about, to me at least, is special effects. I was turned off by Spawn, and ultimately I was bored by Spawn.
Well, I dismissed the story basically because I wasn't interested in it, and like all comic book stories, it's a loop anyway because there has to be a sequel, but I thought this was an extremely interesting movie.
Really?
It was directed by Mark DePay, the man who created the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park.
Like those better.
And the Mercury Man in Terminator 2.
Like that better.
And what he does here with his visions of hell, which you didn't even mention,
right,
are truly worthy of a medieval artist or Hieronymus Bosch. The visions of what hell looks like in this movie are things we've never seen before on screen. And that dragon-like character, the kind of overgrown gecko, as they call him, who was the beast of hell, that's a wonderful animated and special effects creation.
It didn't stand out for me.
And then what about Clown? Now, first of all, Clown's wisecracks are very funny. At one point he says, you're George Bailey and I'm Clarence. I thought that was fun. But the other, John Leguizamo plays this character as a fat little midget, and how did they do that? What an interesting creature this is. This character of Clown is more interesting than any villain that Batman has had in his first four tries.
No, Danny DeVito was more interesting, frankly, playing essentially the same character, but I think playing him seriously. This Clown guy, did you enjoy all the flatulence jokes, all the gas bag jokes and all that stuff?
Yeah, that was part of the whole thing. This guy
funny
is
to you?
supposed
At
to
this
be
point in your life, that's funny?
Funny, Gene. It's not that it's funny. It's that it's part of his personality. He's an extremely obnoxious and hateful little creature. Because the movie is in a disreputable genre, I think you're not looking at the real achievement.
Wait a minute. I just said I like the first Batman movie, and particularly, it's not disreputable, it's how it's done. And you're comparing the visual style to Bosch? Well, good luck.